Before kingdoms were built, before any nation had a name, there was only one light, a divine light that began with a message. There is no God but Allah. This is the story of Islam, a story older than any empire. A story that began when humanity opened its eyes for the very first time. When Allah created Adam, from clay, he breathed into him his spirit and taught him words of guidance. From that moment, faith was born. And every prophet that came after Adam, from Nuh, Ibrahim, Musa, and Isa, carried the same message. Worship none but Allah. Centuries passed. Civilizations rose and fell. But the message remained pure, waiting for the seal of prophethood. Then, in the blessed city of Makkah, in the year 570 CE, a child was born. His name, Muhammad ibn Abdullah. No one knew then that this orphan boy would grow to become the final messenger of Allah, and the one who would carry the light of all prophets before him. Years later, seeking truth and peace, Muhammad would often climb to the cave of Hira, alone, in silence, reflecting on the world around him. And one night, everything changed. The angel Jibreel, descended, filling the cave with divine light, and said the first word of revelation, Iqra, read. These words marked the beginning of the final message, a message not just for Arabs, but for all of mankind. But this message came with trials. The early Muslims were mocked, tortured, and forced from their homes. They suffered, yet they never gave up. They migrated from Mecca to Medina, and there they built a society of justice, equality, and mercy, a society where the weak were honored and the poor were cared for. From those humble beginnings, Islam began to spread, not by the sword, but by the beauty of faith, by the honesty of its followers, and by the mercy that Prophet Muhammad showed to friend and enemy alike. After the Prophet returned to his Lord, his companions carried the light to every corner of the earth, to Africa, Asia, Spain, and beyond. Under the banner of La ilaha illallah, the world entered a new age of knowledge. Muslim scholars built libraries that amazed the world. They taught mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. Their discoveries became the foundation of modern science. All of this inspired by a single belief that seeking knowledge is an act of worship. Today, over 1.9 billion Muslims around the world still follow that same message. From the sound of the adhan echoing through cities, to a child softly reciting Qur'an for the first time, the light of Islam continues to shine, because Islam is not just a religion of the past. It is the message of peace, love, and submission to Allah for all time. So when someone asks, what is the history of Islam? Tell them this. It is the history of humanity's connection to its creator. It began with Adam, and it continues today with you. Soft Nassid fades in, crescent moon over desert sky. Islam is not just history. It is the light that still guides the world.